I'm Allison. I'm the manager here at Heartland, and today I want to talk to you about Littlefoot. Littlefoot is a dog that we have had here now for a year and a half. I rescued Littlefoot from a pound in central Illinois where he had been brought. The animal control found him tied up in a yard outside, and when they went to the owners to ask if they wanted him back, they said no, they didn't have time for him, and they basically just kept him tied up in their front yard all day. So this is why Littlefoot, who was then 2 and is now 3.5, came to us with really no leash manners. And we've been working really hard over the past year and a half to get him better on a leash, and we have, but he's still extremely strong. And that, coupled with his high prey drive, because he does have that prey drive where he wants to go after other animals, and that, you know, can pose a danger in a setting where there are a lot of other dogs, like a condo or a dog park obviously would be off limits for him. But here at the shelter we have individual kennels inside and outside, and he actually does just fine, but he's extremely strong. So we do train our volunteers to work with him, and he wears a harness, and we have treats that we walk him with, and we do a bit of training, which you'll see later in this video with him, and that's made a big difference. So for Littlefoot, he's amazing with all people. He truly is such a love, and I would say he's the volunteer favorite here because he's so incredibly loving. Sometimes he loves too hard, so he does these things we call kamikaze kisses or muzzle punches, where he just wants to kiss your face, and he can be a lot of dog. He has a lot of dog. So any prospective adopter would need to keep that in mind if they had small children around, which we do think he could go to a home with small children. He would never hurt a child on purpose, but he's definitely strong enough and powerful enough that he could knock a small child over if an owner wasn't careful keeping him on the leash and didn't continue with his training. And for Littlefoot, he's the only dog that we have a training scholarship for right now. And what that is a $600 basically fund that we have just for him, for whoever adopts him, because we want to not only get him in the right home, but we want to ensure that he stays in that home. So the $600 will be used to continue his training, and we would work with the adopter to find a trainer local to them with methods that we support, which are force-free methods. And he is responding very well to those. That was provided by a very generous donor, and we're hoping that that's some incentive, and we would always be there throughout, you know, his life to offer support to whoever adopts him. It's just his prey drive with other animals, and you know, that's been the big roadblock to getting him adopted, because a lot of people that come in here, maybe they don't have pets at home, but you know, they want to take a dog somewhere where there are other animals, whether it's a dog park or to brunch or to a relative's house and they have a dog. So it's been really tough to get him adopted because he does strictly have to be the only pet. Littlefoot relaxing after a 5-minute walk. So it seems to have 2 modes where right out of the gate he's strong and he wants to play, and he plays for 2 minutes, he runs back and forth, we do a lap around the yard, and then he just wants to sit and chill. I think that really he wouldn't even need to go for walks. If you have a big yard that's completely fenced in, he loves to just roam. I mean, he's been in here and he'll do laps and then he gets tired. So don't be put off if you don't feel like you have the strength to give him 3 walks a day down the street, because he is extremely strong. If you have a fenced in yard, I mean, that's really all this boy needs.